My name is Philip Kedge and I'm the Director of the McKenzie Friend UK Network. I'm a retired police chief inspector and I've been a McKenzie Friend since 2012. And for my blogs, all my views and opinions are entirely my own. Now today I'm going to be talking about how the courts are now forcing lawyers to be transparent over their legal costs, and about time too. We know quite shamefully that in December 2018 the Solicitors Regulation Authority decided that solicitors can be exempt, family court solicitors can be exempt from transparency in their fees. They didn't have to publish their fees on their websites or notify really vulnerable clients who walk through their doors exactly what their fee structure was. Absolutely shameful. The courts have now changed their directions for ancillary relief, and what they're saying is it's a change to what is known as Rule 927, that they're forcing lawyers to now be fully transparent with the fees that they've spent, that their clients have spent, and also on the predicted fees moving forward through the court system. And it says here, not less than 1 day before every hearing or appointment, each party must file with the court and serve on the other party an estimate of the costs incurred by that party up to the date of that hearing. Not only must they file and serve information of costs up to the date of the hearing, they've also got to file and serve on the other party in the court costs that they expect to incur up to the next hearing. So they've got to project forward their estimated costs, including for the next hearing. And then for the final hearing, it says this, which is brilliant. Not less than 14 days before the date fixed for the final hearing, the parties must give full particulars of all costs in respect of the proceedings. So you have to disclose the full costs of the entire proceedings. Now for people like myself and clients, and my clients who have got myself and McKenzie Friends, of course our costs are only about 10% of what you would expect to pay with lawyers. This is going to put massive pressure on the solicitors and barristers, because what happens is their clients, who are often kept in the dark as to costs, will now be seeing for themselves on what's known as a Form H exactly how much they've paid to date with their lawyers and how much it's going to cost them in the future. And they'll be looking at me on the other side of the table and saying that, hold on a minute, I spent £10,000 on legal representation and my ex-partner has got to where they are, which is exactly the same position, for £500 or £1,000, but minimal compared to what they've paid in terms of legal fees. And I expect once they start seeing those comparisons, they're going to be ditching their lawyers pretty quickly and then deciding for themselves that the way forward is actually to have someone like myself as a McKenzie Friend supporting them at the absolute fraction of the cost of family lawyers who aren't needed in the system at all. Anyway, there's no advantage to having a lawyer. And you can look at my previous blogs for that information. So this is a really welcomed progress in terms of the family courts system and the directions. The only thing is now, this is only to do with financial settlements, and I'd love to see the same system now introduced for child arrangements, so people can see the crippling debt that they could be or might be getting themselves into when they actually have lawyers or instruct lawyers, and how actually by seeing the advanced fees that they're going to have to pay, that there's an opportunity there to sort of jump ship, ditch your lawyer and not get yourself into crippling financial problems. So if you'd like to talk about this or any aspects of your case, I offer a 1 hour free consultation and I'll be delighted to take your call.